just hugged the girl.
He was hugging her. Did you see that part?
Girl, it wasn't like nothing crazy.
The tell-all special for 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After has finally wrapped up with its fourth part, and after hours of drama, it's clear that not only are the viewers exhausted, but so are the cast members. As expected, this season's couples have seen their share of splits and reconciliations. However, what's grabbing attention now isn't just the relationship updates, it's the simmering tension between cast members, particularly regarding how they feel about Loren Brovarnik. And honestly, I can kind of see where they're coming from. Loren and her husband, Alexei Brovarnik, have been staples in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise for a while, and they've typically managed to avoid the chaos that follows many of their co-stars. However, this tell-all special saw them finally getting dragged into the mess, and it's clear that not everyone on the cast is a fan of Loren. Just as she and Alexei were gearing up for a surprise early exit, things got a bit heated. One of the standout moments came when Sofia Sierra and Thais Ramon decided to air their grievances about Loren. Sofia pointed out that Loren seems to get away without facing much criticism from the cast, despite her willingness to comment on everyone else's issues. Thais jumped in, labeling Loren as fake and accusing her of being overly nice to people in person while trash-talking them during her segments on Pillow Talk. For those who watch that show, it's hard to deny that Loren has made her opinions known from the comfort of her couch. When Loren and Alexei showed up to say their goodbyes, the tension was thick. Loren made a point to mention the half-hearted hug she received from Sofia and Thais before heading out, clearly sensing the friction. Thais didn't hold back, accusing Loren and Alexei of thinking they were better than everyone else. Loren's response was that nothing was stopping the others from leaving early if they wanted to, denying that she felt superior. But the exchange left a lingering sense of unresolved issues. As someone who's followed Loren and Alexei's journey as one of the franchise's more stable couples, I have to admit that Sofia and Thais might be onto something. Loren's overly polite demeanor during the goodbye definitely came off as a bit forced. It felt like she was trying to maintain a facade of generosity while avoiding the very real tension that had been brewing. The fact that she's quick to voice her opinions on other people's relationships during Pillow Talk but isn't willing to engage in those conversations face-to-face makes it easy to see why the other cast members are frustrated. It's hard not to wonder if Loren and Alexei's early departure was carefully orchestrated. They've been around the 90 Day Fiancé block long enough to know how these tell-all specials work. Conveniently, their storyline was one of the last to be discussed, giving them just enough time to wrap things up and leave before any real confrontation could happen. For a couple who has been in the spotlight for so long, it's hard to believe this timing was purely coincidental. Let's be honest, Loren and Alexei are in the upper tier of 90 Day Fiancé stars. They're essentially TLC royalty, having even been given their own spin-off at one point. While they might not bring the same level of drama as other couples, they provide a much-needed example of a normal, international marriage. The network has a vested interest in keeping them around, and it's likely they're somewhat protected from the kind of scrutiny that other couples face. Allowing the cast to dig into their relationship too deeply could disrupt that image, so it makes sense that they'd want to avoid any confrontation that might jeopardize their standing as the franchise's golden couple. One thing that's becoming clear is that Loren is more than willing to critique other people's relationships from the sidelines, but when it comes to her own, she's much more guarded. This tell-all special exposed that dynamic in a big way. It's easy to see how the other cast members would be frustrated by her unwillingness to engage in real conversations about her relationship while being more than comfortable dishing out her thoughts on theirs. As the tell-all nears its conclusion, It's evident that the friction between cast members like Loren, Sophia, and Thais is more than just a passing moment. It's a reflection of deeper tensions that have been simmering for a while. With Loren and Alexei's early exit, those tensions remain unresolved, leaving viewers with questions about whether these issues will bubble up again in future seasons. Fans of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After don't have to wait long for more drama. The show returns with its next episode on Sunday, August 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on TLC. And once that's done, make sure to check out what else is in store for 2024's TV schedule, because it's shaping up to be another year filled with can't-miss moments. Whether you're rooting for more tell-all chaos or just tuning in for the relationships, one thing's for sure, 90 Day Fiancé isn't running out of drama anytime soon. In the end, the cast's critique of Loren Brovarnik seems to highlight a recurring issue in reality TV, the gap between what's said behind the scenes and what's presented in person. As much as Loren and Alexei might want to maintain their image as the franchise's normal couple, the cracks are starting to show. The tell-all didn't bring the explosive confrontations we might have hoped for, but it certainly revealed where alliances stand, and who's ready to call out the franchise's favorites. It's moments like these that keep fans coming back for more, waiting to see who's really being honest and who's just playing the game. And in the world of 90 Day Fiancé, those lines are always just a bit blurry.